Hey, what up everyone, it's Akerolton here, and today I'm thinking of doing something a little bit different. I'm gonna do a kind of ways I like to approach in like Mirage. I'm gonna start off here on the T side and just show you guys some of my mindset towards going on this map, and yeah, just give you guys some intel about how I think about this map and things I like to do to take control, ways to approach, for example taking a full side take and so on and so forth. But mostly this is going to be like taking map control and approaching how you can do something out of the map control you've got. So yeah, first off let's talk a little bit about pistols. First of all, pistol rounds, there's a lot of things you can do. Very regular is just to go everyone for a Mirage. Which is fairly decent. I like more to go a contact B, where you rush until you come here, then you go slowly and go for a contact play. And when you first see a guy, you will almost always because now they haven't heard anything, right? So there will be players on A, and after the first guy gets contact, there should be a trade. And if there's a trade, there's a pretty big chance you will get the bomb plant no matter what. So that's a pretty good thing. Another thing you can do is an execute. So that's pretty standard. With the current meta, I like having at least 2 smokes, having 2 players not by armors. Yeah, so 1 smoke and 2 flashes on 2 players, unless someone wants to go with a Tech 9 or CC or whatever, or a P250 even. But yeah. So yeah, what do I start with? That's just some of the pistol rounds. I'm gonna talk more about actual gun rounds. But yeah, for one thing actually that I want to tell you guys about pistol round execute that I find to work out pretty decent is you go 4 people contact B. You have 1 player, which usually I take the role of doing this because I'm used to this. I'll do 1 smoke, and that is towards CT, which you do like this, and a flash. And when I get down here, I drop a decoy just to make some more noise, and another flash, and then go out and just try to get at least 1 frag on the A players. And whilst this is happening, the guys over at B holes are already here ready to contact, and this might cause a rotation, or at least that the A players will stay for a lot longer. So it will give a lot of space and time for the players going B, which is pretty neat strat, at least in my opinion. It's pretty easy and works out pretty often, at least in my opinion, for my cases. But okay, let's see. Let's talk about taking the regular approach that I like to take towards B first. So we'll just go in here. What I like to do, if this is a gun round and you have 5 players with guns, I usually like having an AWP, and I would like to send the AWPer towards here. So the AWPer will spot towards this place and see if someone jump peeks, because it's very frequent that you will see someone jump peek up here. So at least I like jumping up this couch and watching, because if they already have an AWPer posted here, if you're lucky he will just leg you. You could walk up like this, of course. In my opinion it's more risky, so there is a chance that he will just leg you if he goes up like this. And then you can hold this. You can hold this for a while, see if someone peeks. They might get impatient, and all of a sudden they jump peek, and you got a free kill. So you can also do this with a rifle. You don't need to have an AWP, but I like doing it with the AWP anyways. Okay, so for the second guy that comes to B, I like to hold 2 guys towards B, 2 guys towards A, and 1 towards A and 2 mid. But the guys towards the second guy will take control of underground, right? So he could stay here and just stay here for the sake of the whole map control point of the match. But also if he wants to take some more underground control, he could throw this underhand flash, which that was a bit bad though, but okay, let me do this one more time. He could do this underhand flash, that was a lot better. And then if there's someone close here or anything, they should be full blind. They should not be able to hear this. They shouldn't be, at least. They might hear it. It depends. It depends also if it hits the wall or not. And then the underground player could just stay here. Depends on what you're gonna do. But if not, I would like if I go underground, I like to just play it really slowly. You might catch someone off guard mid, so I like to just stand like here for a sec, or you can jump up on this ledge without getting spotted in connector. And yeah, see if they have an AWPer here and his head pops up. It's a pretty free kill. But if you're gonna peek connector, I would like either jiggle peek like this to get some information first. And if you know that someone is here and you have a mid player, you could like ask for a flash or something and take some more control. Also, you can also smoke short from here, which is pretty useful. I like to throw a smoke and a flash just because it could cause some issues for the guys in connector. And when you walk up connector, I would like, you should usually check this corner first and then check the others to the right side. Usually a lot of people play from here to watch underground, so yeah, on the CT side. When you get up in connector, you could always just take it really slow from here if you get connector controls, because if you then have people on A, you will wait for an execute, and yeah, you'll have a lot of ground that you can work on. You can work into jungle, window, you can go up here and spot towards if they have someone palace, or towards site, you can spot heads from here. So yeah, it's pretty decent in my opinion. Okay, so that was for the guys towards B. Of course, I can say one more thing about if you're gonna go B. I like this flash is pretty decent. Let's see if I make it up now. Like when you see these two lines, like this one and this one, at least my crosshair is pretty much aligned to them. You can, of course, I fuck it up. You can throw a flash from here, which goes out the window, and that pretty much ruins everyone. That it probably should hit the guy in short, and it could hit someone playing under window or whatever. So yeah, that's a pretty good thing to do. And also from here you can molly towards Olaf, or of course I fuck it up again. You can molly towards Olaf and stuff and so forth when you go out. Another thing I want to say, if you get B control like pretty early in the round and you know that the guys on A haven't rotated yet, let's say it was only one guy playing B and you got the entry, you already got the bomb, it's a 5v4 situation where 4 CTs. I really like taking control of kitchen in this way. I know for a lot of you guys that watch my stream and see me take this position all the time, I don't know exactly why I don't see more people doing it, because if you line your crosshair like this, you're pretty much at headshot level for everyone running out, just so you know. So it will be pretty much easy headshots if someone creeps in or if someone rushes in. It's pretty easy. And you can get easily multi-frags here because people don't expect you in that position. I think it's something with, yeah, like you can't see the person playing here until you come like all the way over here. So yeah, it's a pretty prime position when you're taking B-side control, at least in my opinion. Just stay in this corner, stay here for a long while, and yeah, you know for sure then that they won't come from kitchen, or if they come to kitchen you'll probably get the kill. And you could get traded, but yeah. And also, you will not get spotted from anywhere else, except if they go towards site here. Then they can spot you. You will not get spotted from apps, you will not get spotted from short. So it's pretty good, pretty good. Okay, let's talk about a little bit about mid control. There are one smoke you can do. I don't really know it. I don't know if I'm gonna hit it now, but it's towards window, which is like this. You crouch walk and then jump. That was pretty close, but yeah, I mess it up a lot. You like go into this corner and aim towards the edge of this, crouch, and just walk up slowly and jump. That probably didn't hit either, because that was worse. But yeah, there's another smoking you do that's pretty easy. This is like the easiest mid smoke for control. That is when you aim at this edge here of this antenna. Many people throw it like exactly here. I like to throw it a little bit more to the right because it just obscures the vision from the CTs a lot more on short, because this is gonna land on short, right? So you can see it. I don't know if this was pretty good, but it should, yeah, it should obscure all the vision from short and also vision from window room. So it's pretty good in my opinion. So also when you got that smoke down there, I like to just go maybe like this and throw a flash up here mid, And you should be, if you're gonna take really mid control, you should be 2 or 3 people. But for regular rounds, for playing map control, I like, for example, having an op posting towards connector and see if there's anyone there. And yeah, just play it really slow, kind of. Like if you have a rifle, you could peek up here and peek towards connector. If not, I would like just holding an angle like this where you can fall back and yeah, where you can be pretty safe and just ensure that they don't take mid control over you guys. So yeah, my standard setup, what I like I said, 1 towards mid, 2 towards A, and 2 towards B, and the guy mid just holds it really default. Unless you're gonna take a mid control round where you should have 1, like maybe not almost all towards mid, but like at least 3 towards mid. But that's not a regular default in my opinion, at least in the way I consider it. But yeah, let's go further here. If you're gonna play solo A 1 round against whatever, I like to go to Palace because you usually hear someone down if they take some ramp control, if they throw a flash or anything. And also you can hold, for example, this position, which is kind of an off angle, and you will have the possibility to get away if they get an angle on you or whatever. You have a possibility to fight there for a while, and usually there's only 1 guy coming up. It could be 2, and you probably have a chance to get both kills. But yeah, let's say you take Palace control in a normal round, and your whole team is about to do an execute, but you're bunched up in Palace here. They've smoked you off, you have no vision of anything, and you would like to do something like to contribute to the round, to take control of the sites before you get out, because like jumping out here is pretty much, you're pretty much gonna die, unless there's people coming from ramp doing flashes and smokes and stuff. But yeah, I can show you guys how to molly under balk if you are smoked off. Let's ensure that I'm smoked off again so you guys see that I don't cheat. I don't cheat. Okay, so you look into this corner here. You see this line over here and this line here. If you look exactly at where they meet and be ready with the molly, just hold A and S and throw, and it lands under balk. And then you can maybe throw an undercut flash and just run out of Palace, basically, like this, and just get out. Take control of sight. Yeah, so let's take it from ramp again. There are 2 smokes which is pretty easy that I would like you guys to know. One is towards stairs, that is this one. You go on this ledge, aim between these 2 places, and just throw it like usual. This one should land on stairs. There you go. So that's the stair smoke. And then there's the CT smoke, which is good to know. Like, it's pretty easy, and you can do it basically all the time. So you just go to this corner, you aim at this little thing here, and normal throw again. Pretty easy. It doesn't go really deep into CT, but I think it does the work, right? You could have someone go up and ticket here, but usually they wouldn't spot way too much. They could maybe spot towards ramp here, but yeah, if it's deeper it would be better, of course. So yeah, that is some of that. When you go out of ramp, there are certain things you're gonna do. If you're going for a contact play like really quick, you have someone with a 6 spawn towards A or anything, you could either just go really dry in, not doing anything, but if there's someone behind that guy that has a 6 spawn, like throwing this flash just over the whole thing, and when he comes up, if there's anyone that goes for aggression here with an op or anything, you could be full blind and it's a free kill, right? So as the entry fragger goes in, usually you would smoke off this part, right, and this part, and on top here. So the positions you have to care about as an entry fragger usually isn't here, here, or here. Like, you shouldn't be looking like all over the place, because you will not be able to get any frags, right? So there are going to be coming people behind you. So what you should communicate, if you have teammates, someone you place with that you can communicate well with, if you're the first one to enter the site, you should like go and check under balk immediately while your buddies coming up will be able to refrag you if there's anyone in sandwich. And when you get up here, you just clear balk, clear ninja, Clear Second Ninja, triple box. There's usually a lot of people playing it, so this could be a very vulnerable spot to check. And from there on, I like to go at least maybe 1 or 2 to take CT control. When you got CT control, you got so much ground. It really depends on the round though. If you know they have a lot of people CT, you shouldn't be going there, and just take control of the site where you can. So yeah, that is basically some of the things I wanted to cover here in T-side Mirage. So yeah, I guess that is it. I don't know if you guys want a series like this. This is kind of my point of view on how to approach a map. I know this video is kind of maybe a bit messy, but I'll try to sort it out later and get it a bit more, yeah, like have a certain way of making these videos. Because this video might be a bit messy, but I hope you learned something at least. And like I said, this is my point of view, the way I approach the map. Anyone else will have a different opinion on how to do things. This is just the way I've learned to play Mirage T-side and like to play it. So yeah, that is it for T-side Mirage. See you guys later. Cheers.
It's delicious.
Hey everyone, it's Akrolf here. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, you can make sure to check out my other videos or go to my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Akrolf. So see you guys. Cheers.